All right, joining me now, former Deputy Assistant Secretary of State in the Obama administration, Joel Rubin. Joel, good morning to you.
Good morning, Kasie.
So you have been in touch over the course of this rollout and the president's speech on Friday with administration officials about kind of their behind-the-scenes thinking here. Obviously, we had seen that horrible attack, the tragedy at the refugee camp with the fire that has helped galvanize some of this. What was behind the administration deciding to roll this out right now and the pressure that they're now putting on Israel?
Yeah, Kasie, this is clearly a moment where the president sees a window of opportunity in the negotiations between Israel and Hamas through Egypt and Qatar and says, look, if I am going to lean in, this is the time publicly to go out and say, we need to end this war. We need to have the hostage exchange. We're not getting there in the private negotiations. And I think the White House recognizes that Israel has sufficiently degraded Hamas's military capability to a point where, because they cannot launch another October 7th attack, there is credibility to say it's time to pivot to a ceasefire that gets the hostages out and that rebuilds Gaza in a direction that prevents any resurgence of Hamas. And the White House, they feel very bullish about this. They have Israeli backing for this, even though there's going to be a debate inside Israel. The question now is, what will Hamas do? Will they agree to this as well?
Very interesting. I mean, how do you see, you say that they're confident that they have Israeli backing? I mean,
yes.
I know Ben-Gvir, a member of the war cabinet on the right, came out and said, look, the government's going to fall apart if you do this. Netanyahu was more circumspect, obviously. Right. I mean, what did we hear from both of them here, and how does that dynamic play?
Well, my understanding of this is that the war cabinet supports this overall vision. The Israeli war cabinet, meaning the decision-making body inside of Israel's government that decides war policy, and that includes Prime Minister Netanyahu. So there's going to be a lot of hemming and hawing, a lot of pushback, clearly, from the far right. But now from the opposition leader, Yair Lapid, he's not in the government, but he does sit in Knesset and has a large number of seats behind him. He said that he'll provide a soft cushion for the government if the right wing bolts. So there's a lot of political dynamics. Lapid is making the pitch that, hey, we got to get the hostages out. I support the American plan. And that's a very strong vote of approval. That gives some space to Netanyahu.
Is there, do you think, pressure on Netanyahu in that way and from the Israeli public toward figuring out a way to extricate from this?
Yeah, look, the Israeli public is rightly very hostile towards Hamas and supports the overall military effort. It also strongly backs President Biden's support, likes his vision, and wants the hostages out. So there's a lot of different dynamics happening. And there have been very aggressive protests in the streets in Tel Aviv over the weekend. In fact, thanking President Biden, asking President Biden to help Israel get these hostages out. So if there's a plan with strong American backing, we are the glue here. And I want to really emphasize this. We are the essential player in this, not just for this ceasefire, but for the day after. And if we're walking hand in glove with the Israelis, that's going to help them and the public move forward in support of this idea.
All right, Joel Rubin for us this morning. Joel, I'm always grateful to have you.
Kasie.
Thank you very much for your time.